Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. Excuse the mess on the floor. I gotta clean this living room up. And I'm here today reading today. All of the, for whoever needs it. Hey. 1 second. Let me cleanse my cards real quick. How y'all doing? You know what? I forgot it's Friday, so people are pretty much out doing their thing. They're least focused on watching me, right? Trying to feel like I'm important, all right? Just go along with it. Okay, Sage, we need to clear these cards. I need my attitude cleansed as well. I've been a real bitch lately. To do that too. All right. Get this craziness out of me. All right. Here we go. So let's sage these bitches. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let's do it. So this is for whoever needs it. Please don't set my smoke detector off. Smoke detector off, please. Okay. All right. So what is the message that people need today, please? You're home and lonely. Me too. Thanks, Linda G, for the $24.99. Thanks for your continued support and your comments. I appreciate them. I see them. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. Let's see what's going on. You stopped working on something that you feel like you know the truth about. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you had a fantasy in your head about you and someone, but you became aware of the truth of the situation. The Ace of Swords upright. In the past, some of you communicated with this person, or it's almost as if you starting to realize that you don't need to work on something due to the truth you may or may not or may know. All right. Some of you may not know the truth for me to say it like that. Some of you feel like you know the truth, but you haven't heard it from the horse's mouth, and some of you have. Six of Pentacles, why it's all happening. In the past, Two of Swords. You started to ignore somebody. You stopped speaking to someone in the past. You stopped speaking to them, but it was driving you crazy. So somebody stopped speaking with you. You stopped speaking with them, but you were dying on the inside due to the lack of. Some of you went silent on someone that went silent on you. But I feel like there's something that was you really had this situation in your head in the past. All right. I don't know if you went silent or they did. Somebody went silent. You did, they did, somebody went silent. That's what he was talking about. Current moment judgment card. You may have a chance to look at this again and have an exchange and communication or conversation with this person. You may have a chance to look at it again because guess what? Five of Pentacles reversed. As I said, the cards are backing up that there will be a comeback around and a second chance between you two. It's whether you want to let it back in or not. So this is free will energy. Thanks for the 5, Chrissy. Appreciate it. Love you too. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 5, Nicole. Thank you so much. Again, thanks, Linda. All right. Near future. The 10 of Pentacles upright. Ooh. Some of you, if you give this a second chance, it may have a chance to be committed. See, here's the energy switching up. Sometimes it says it's going to suck. This is why I get read the most. Tyler, but you said last week that they don't come back and claim me. Well, guess what? I can't control the cards. Do I look like a tarot guide? Does it look like I stand in the wing while people do readings and control what the cards do and say? The fuck I look like? It's saying today that basically you have a chance to have a second chance with someone and commit, and there's going to be this energy of a big, huge turnaround between you two. You ignored them in the past. They ignored you. Somebody was indecisive in the past with the Two of Swords. Woo! So you will have a your money's about. Some of you have a big money coming in too. Well, tax season, of course, but there's a big, huge advancement in your career as well. That's going to bring in a lot of money. You're going to be really set. You're going to be set well. I feel like that's definitely a possibility. Why do I see some of you having a second chance with someone and you have a chance to commit or you have a chance to stay single? See, here's where the free will kicks in. You have a chance to be single with the 9 of Pentacles upright in the future or to commit. So I'm starting to think that the ball may be in your court. You feel like you knew the truth. Some of you stopped speaking to this person way back when, or you two have been silent for a while. Yeah, you two fell out. Somebody was a Gemini or a Pisces. Yeah, somebody stopped speaking to you or you stopped speaking to them. You stopped offering yourself to a situation. How are they seeing you? The Knight of Wands. Okay, that's a little strange. They think you're moving on and breaking free. They know you still have passion for them. They feel like, oh, this person's arrogant. So I kind of feel like they think that they're like, well, I know they're trying to get away from me, but I know for a fact they're still stuck on me. They're just acting like they want to break free. So if they have this arrogant energy surrounding them, like I know they want me, I know they're attracted to me. They may be acting this, oh, they may be acting like they're getting away, but I know that at the end of the day, they still think about me. So as they're moving on, this is what they're thinking. As they're moving on, I know they still have me in the back of their mind. So they ain't going nowhere type energy. So it's a Virgo. How do you see them? Knight of Pentacles reversed. You feel like you went in circles with this person or it was a hamster wheel. You were doing a lot of running with this person. It never got anywhere. You think they're arrogant and slow. The Moon reversed. You feel like you already know the truth about this person. You feel like it's over. So you feel like it's over with them, but I don't feel like it is. All right. It's telling me that there was some truth found out. Truth will be found out in the past. You became aware of somebody's truth. I don't know what the truth is. I feel like it doesn't want me to specify what the truth is, because I feel like a lot of you will have different truths, and by me specifying it will invalidate your story or what happened to you. So I feel like it wants me to leave that open-ended, because I was about to, I want a Tesla, Melba. Will Tyler get a Tesla? Let's see. Will Tyler get a Tesla like he wants, that he almost ordered on the impulse the other day? No. I don't think so. I'm going to give up. Maybe far off. What about next year? What about next year? Will I get a Tesla? It's like I'm going to be pondering it and contemplating it. Yeah, next year, yeah. It's like it's going to happen. Ace of Cups, like who gives a shit, right? All right. So let's see. Now let's do another spread. All right. I want that damn Tesla. All right. What's another spread that you want to tell the collective? Give me, how does your ex feel? Or how does the past person or the ex, and it don't have to be an ex, but it could be a past person you know about. They're getting over you. They think they are, at least. Oh, they're not. See, I knew it. Look, I said they're getting over you, and something said they think they're getting over them. And then look what comes out right after. Eight of Cups reversed. They think they're getting over you. They fooled themselves to think they've gotten over you. And the card backed up exactly what I said immediately. Ooh, they're fighting themselves. They're fighting the urges. 5 of Wands. This person's full of drama. They feel that, ooh, they miss you. 5 of Pentacles. They think they're done. Since the break you two have had, they think they're done. But then something snaps them back to feeling a loss with you. Wow. They're really fighting the urges to like, they're fighting themselves. They're like really conflicted. Look at that. They're feeling left out and like basically conflicted, not sure what to do, what the next step they should take. All right. Now let's look into the new person. This new person that people are dating, that could be dating. What's the new person bringing their way? 2 cards when they come out. 6 of Wands. This came out. You're gonna notice this person really likes attention. This new person, like, the more you feed them attention, the more they act. It's like you're just feeding a one-sided situation. How are you acting toward them? You're starting to kind of like feed them very little. So you're starting to kind of hold back to them. Like you're wanting to keep doing this. It's kind of like the thing I get is that there's this new person in your life that loves attention. Maybe you were giving them a lot of attention and you're starting to fall back because you're starting to sense that they just want attention or they like a lot of attention. Where's this going to go? You two will stop communicating soon. Why will the collective lose faith in this person? Why? You'll just feel like they're not bringing happiness your way, like it's not getting anywhere because of their constant need to be fed attention and how they speak to you with no emotion. So you may feel like you don't get much emotion from this person. You feel like they're being cold. So it's almost as if you're still wanting to feed it, but you're going to start falling back a little bit because of like, you're going to say, damn, I think they just want attention, or they love to be fed all this attention. I don't understand how y'all are saying y'all can't hear me. I'm speaking loud. I'm right here next to the mic. I'm getting new equipment soon, so just go along with it, all right? But when I watch it back, I hear it perfectly. I've been getting that same complaint for a while. How does how does people's mothers view them? How do people's mothers view them? Thanks for the 3, Mika. Thank you. Strength reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse. What is the relation what's the relationship between the mother and the collective? What's the relationship like? You feel like you've fallen out of love with your mother, or you feel like you've lost love, like you speak to her, but not the most emotional communication. So it's like you two are on speaking terms sometimes, or speaking terms in general, but it's not the most emotional communication. Some of you just speak to your mother because you know it's what you need to do. That's kind of what I'm getting. They may feel like you're out doing your thing. You may be traveling, Knight of Wands, or you may be with the Knight of Wands, you may be like doing your thing. Your mother feels like you're kind of immature as well. I feel like your mother thinks you're immature. You're some immature brat or bitch. Thanks for the 99 cents, Youre. Appreciate that. Like, I feel like this energy of your mother thinks you're some irresponsible, because Knight of Wands is very immature. They feel like you're irresponsible, or you just do reckless things, or like you're just kind of like immature. All right. And you only speak to your mother in very cold terms. It's not the most emotional. All right. How do you see your mother? You feel like your mother's like a paranoid individual, or somebody who always thinks, what the fuck is going on? Some of you feel like your mother's in a really bad. Okay, this is just telling one story, folks. This is not for, this is a specific story. Please don't try to make it apply. Like, you feel like your mother is paranoid, kind of in her head a lot. Like, you feel like maybe you feel like she's closed off lately, or just very closed off. Like, I feel like you speak to her every now and then, or you talk to her every now and then, but it's not the most emotional communication. It's kind of like you just speak to each other out of, you need to do it. It's like right that you both speak to one another, but it doesn't feel like the most emotional communication. All right? You feel like she's paranoid. You feel like she's off her rockers. You feel like she's crazier than a shithouse rat. Nuttier than a fruitcake. Like, I feel like this is the energy that's coming up. Somebody who's paranoid. You feel like she's paranoid in her head. Like she's going through some things. Could she be having relationships issues, or marital issues, or issues, period? All right, is what I'm kind of getting. Like too much going on with this mother. I don't think this is going to apply to a lot of you. I think this is a very specific story. And I think that you've had some rocky moments. So she feels like you're in and out of her life, or you're just like very inconsistent, and you're starting to show a lot of immaturities, or you're showing a lot of immaturity with the Knight of Wands. Maybe she thinks you're reckless, or you do a lot of reckless things, or you make bad decisions. Well, don't fucking watch it, Bampot. All right? Don't watch it. Bampot. What the fuck is that? I read tampon. That's what I read. Get out of here, you twat. It's not resonating tonight. Like I said, you want me to bend over and you can resonate with the crack of my ass? What about that? Resonate with that. All right? Just saying. I'm so tired of people thinking that they're so entitled. Bitch, get the spoon out. Get that silver spoon out your mouth. All right? Get that sense of entitlement out your mouth. Fuck I look like. You walking tampon. Now get the fuck out of here. All right? I really thought the name was tampon. It was Bampot or something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, twat. I'm so tired of idiots. Yeah. So that was a very specific story. If it's not resonating, like I said, it's not your story. I.e., tune in another night. The same. All right. All right, here we go. Thanks, DD Love, for the two. Appreciate that. Well, how do your okay? How do your neighbors view you? People that you live near gonna come in here without no damn picture and talk shit. Can't even see your busted ass face. Your neighbors feel like you're depressed. They see you're really all about your career and finances, so you come off as someone who's focused on their work to this. For some of you, your neighbors think you're having like emotional issues. I don't know if they know your business. Like they may think that you had an ending with someone or some type of they feel like you're on the outs with someone. Could be a lover or a friend, or like they feel like you're on the outs. Like you've been you and somebody had a so your neighbors know your business. How would they know that you're tough? That's what I get. They feel like you had an ending with someone or like you're in some type of depression. They may feel like you've what the hell is this? I think they think that you've been through some things recently. And maybe you're coming off as somebody who's trying to put their head into what they do for work. Some of you, they may wonder what you do for work. Or if they know, they may just feel like you're very focused on you right now. And I kind of feel like they may know your business. Maybe your neighbors talk about you, like multiple neighbors. All that's what I kind of get. Why does the neighbor see them as the Ten of Swords? Yes. Because of the Seven of Pentacles and they know your business. Like some neighbors know you had a breakup recently, or know you had a issue about a third party situation, or they know you were involved in something that was not for your highest good. They some of you, your neighbors gossip about you. I don't want to make you paranoid, but that's what it looks like. That's for them to know this shit. They must know something. All right. Or they know you have relationship problems or marital problems. Well, that's for the ones that are obviously in a relationship. But for you single ones, like if you're one that's single and your neighbors, I feel like they think that you have some type of love issue going on or either depression issue. They feel like you were a part of some really crazy situations. I feel like they may know things about you, all right? Is what it's telling me. I'm just saying. They know something's going on. Maybe they hear your arguments or hear your disagreements with folks. I don't know what's going on. This is a strange reading tonight. All right. So this may not be for a lot of folks tonight. I feel like it's specific stories. You know, I'm more of a general reader, but it's like telling me more specific things. All right. Okay. How do people that you live with see you? Let's ask that. They see you ain't going nowhere. So you've told these people before, or you've gave the impression that you're tired of living in this arrangement, but you still stick in there. So if you're telling your people you live with that you're tired of living there, they don't believe you. They think you're full of shit, that you're blowing smoke up their ass when you tell them that. Oh, I'm ready to leave. I don't know. I'm ready to leave. Like they see how bipolar you are. One minute you're ready to leave, the next minute you want to stick in there. So it's like you're coming off to people like you're blowing smoke up their ass. This is for the ones I feel like if you told your roommates or people you live with that I gotta get out of here, I'm done. They think you're full of shit, blowing smoke up their ass. They know you ain't going nowhere. All right. Five of Cups. Wow, they think you're bipolar. It's like one minute you're ready to leave this thing, but you stick in there. You fluctuate a lot with these people, like is what I'm kind of getting. You fluctuate a lot. One minute you're ready to walk away, but you stick in there. That's what I keep getting. It's not telling me another story. You're happy one minute, then you're sad the next. They think you have an emotional problem or emotional issues. All right. Now, how do people's Now, how do people's bosses see them? That's a good question. How does your boss see you or feel about you? Let's see. They think you're in love with them. If you act very spiteful or you tease your boss or you act a certain way toward this higher up, they may suspect that you have like some type of crush or I think your boss or your higher up thinks that you have some type of Okay, what's going on? This is a stupid reading tonight. I may delete this reading. I just made. They feel like you're playing hard to get. This is stupid. Okay. Oh Lord. How does your boss feel about you? Let's ask that. That's a strange reading. Oh, they like. I think your boss likes you. You and your boss likes you. They don't really want to feed it, but they like you. This higher up likes you. You've been on and off with this person for a while, or you two have been fluctuating energetically for a while, but I don't think they're going to take any action this higher up, but they like you. They try to act like they don't, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Desiree says, but he's gay. Well, if you're not a man and you don't have a ding-along between your legs, then you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Desiree? Come on. No. Y'all kill me with y'all's responses. It may not be your story, Desiree. Okay. That's what I'm kind of getting. I think your boss, but they feel like you either one, play hard to get, or you try to act like you don't like them. I think somebody has a love affair with a boss, y'all. I may be very off tonight, and I'm just gonna let me be off tonight. Oh God. Tonight's a crazy reading. Okay. How does your siblings view you? That's a good one. Well, I think this is okay. I'm picking up on a sibling here who you stopped communicating with. Maybe you told this sibling why you couldn't. So they feel like things are over with you, like you've kind of distanced yourself or stopped speaking to them. Yeah, they see how you went into a hermit mode. What happened to cause this? Let me ask that. Somebody got tired of you, or you got tired of them. Queen of Swords reversed. Your sibling was very immature or stopped. Somebody was okay. What I'm kind of getting here is, I kind of feel like this energy of you stopped speaking to your sibling or whoever because either you got tired of them, they may have started getting tired of you. How do you see your siblings? Like y'all were just tired of one another? You feel like they're already over this? You two definitely stopped communicating. I feel like this is a sibling here that stopped communicating with one another. They may have blocked you, you blocked them, or you just stopped communicating with them. You feel like they're getting over you, or you feel like they're not even stuck on this. But you're still holding resentment toward this sibling. They feel you are at least. Or you're holding some type of spite, or you're not communicating with them. Some of you told this person you didn't want to speak to them. Some of you just acted like you didn't want to speak to them. Is kind of what I'm getting. And you feel like they're pretty much over it already, and that they're just moving on with their life. Thanks for the $4.99, Vicky. And I think one of you got tired of one another. What did the sibling do for this to be caused like this? Some of you feel like they talk about you, or they gossip about you. You may feel like one minute it was good with them, and the next minute it would just go to shit. Some of you feel like they were a gossiper or some gossip monger or somebody who wasn't very honest with you. Like you feel like they may have been very, I kind of feel like you feel like they were gossiping about you, or that they were spreading rumors about you, or like not being honest, was two-faced towards you. It's kind of what I'm getting with that being right, why it's all happening. What do they think you did? Or what's going on? Let's see. You started to get, okay. You know what I kind of get? Jealousy. I don't know what, you know what I kind of get? I don't know what it's trying to, it's because you're the sun card. So you started to be more happy in your life. Maybe you stopped taking action toward these people. You started being more happy. You stopped feeding the negativity and they feel like you just, that's what I kind of get. They may have thought you were very manipulative as well, that you were not very honest or very, that's what, I kind of feel like it's like this mirroring situation. You both are blame in the energy of the blame game. I don't want to do these readings no more. I'm starting to lose my passion for them, for whoever needs it. Because I feel like sometimes it just, I don't know. It's always a negative. Well, all my readings are negative. What the fuck, who the fuck am I trying to fool, right? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Vicky, appreciate that. 44.99. Thank you so much. All right, so how does your friends feel about you? How do people's friends feel about them? First card is how the friend feels. Second card is their future actions and the outcome. And then give me a fourth card for why it's all happening. Thanks, Claire, for the $9.99. Appreciate that. The Hermit card. They feel like they need to withdraw. They don't want you to get away from them. But they're going to just let you go. Huh? Like, I feel like they just want to remain cordial with you. I feel like, what happened? Five of Swords. So you had a fight with a friend or argument or a disagreement with your friend. They're trying to withdraw from the drama. They don't want to play into the drama anymore. So I feel like this friend, they just want to remain cordial with you. All right, they want to remain cordial with you. And their future actions is the Four of Cups reversed. So they're going to start acting more withdrawing and kind of moving on. They feel like this is out of their hands. I feel like, honestly, I might have to blame the collective for a sec. I got to. I asked what happened, the Five of Swords. I feel like there was some argument, disagreement that went down. That's what I'm kind of getting. And your friend does not want to play into the drama anymore. They kind of just want to withdraw. They feel like, okay, this is out of my hands. We'll work it out in a future date. I just want to withdraw. There was some type of drama that went down. Five of Swords is why it's all happening. But they want to remain cordial. I don't think your friend's done with you. I think that they don't want to play into it right now. They may feel like you're still bitter, or you think they're still bitter. Ooh, I hope some of you was not developing emotion for your friend. Somebody was trying to get a little too close. Okay, too many stories tonight. I can't sit here and put these stories out here all conflicted like this. Somebody may have started to develop a little bit too much emotion for their friend. One person withdrew. I want to put that out there, but for some of you, it was a fight that caused, or an argument that happened. And I do say you two working this out. I really do. I really do see you working this out. Let's put the romantic thing aside. Let's just focus on the platonic thing. I feel like you two will work this out, but I feel like for right now, they're withdrawing and kind of moving on for the time being. But I think they plan at some point to work this out with you, because I think at the end of the day, they still want to be your friend. All right? Second story I get is that some of you either had a friend that started getting a little too close, or you started getting a little too close to a friend. Somebody withdrew as a result because they wasn't feeling that same way that the other person felt. That's kind of what I'm getting as well. So apply it how you need. If it's not a love storyline, then just apply the first story. Is what I'm getting. All right. Okay. Okay. Thanks for the $14.99. M. Mazzaro, appreciate that. Thanks, Claire. Again, thank you. How do your in-laws feel about you? How does your mother-in-law or father-in-law feel about you? So this is for ones that have mother-in-laws. How do they feel about you? Ooh. What the hell happened between you and your in-laws? You know what I'm kind of getting? Your in-laws don't like you being okay. This is what I'm kind of getting. They're tired of how you and their son or daughter goes back and forth. All right. I don't like how your in-laws are fucking twat. They think you're with somebody for money or vice versa. Somebody thinks that somebody married for money or married for how it could benefit the other one, not for love. I feel like your in-laws don't like you or they don't like your spouse or whoever. Who gives a shit? Right? Well, actually, you should give a shit. Somebody thinks somebody married for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons. Somebody thinks somebody had a motive as to why they married their son or daughter. If that makes sense. Because of the King of Pentacles. Somebody in this relationship was already full of money or had more advancement in their life, and they feel like the other one married for the wrong reasons or got connected for the wrong reasons. So, i.e., somebody thought somebody had other motives than love. That's what I'm trying to say. And they feel like they know the truth about you. I don't think your in-laws like you. If whoever this applies, they don't like you or they don't like, or your husband and wife. That's what I'm kind of getting. How do you feel about your in-laws? Let's ask that. The Five of Cups. They disappoint you. You're trying to work this out with your in-laws, but you don't feel like it's reciprocated. Like you're taking your time trying to get them in your good graces, but no matter what you do, they just keep disappointing you. But you really are trying to develop a connection or at least a friendship or a cordial connection. And you plan to keep trying to work on this with them, but they don't want to work on it with you. In fact, they think you're like a nuisance. And whether somebody married for money or status, whatever it is, I kind of feel like it may not even be that. They just may not like somebody being with their son or daughter. And they're pissed off. Some of you did marry, somebody did probably marry for money or for a status or to get their life ahead. Just saying. But that's what the in-laws, once the King of Pentacles came out, that lets me know that one of the partners had financial success or at least stability. And I feel like there's an in-law here that thinks that their son-in-law or daughter-in-law is in it for the wrong reasons. They married for the wrong reasons. And that's what, but it's telling me that whoever's receiving this type of treatment from the in-laws really wants to work on this and basically like heal it. I feel like whoever this is that's being criticized for their motive for marrying somebody, they really want to work on it. They want to develop a connection with their in-laws, but they feel like it's a lost cause. All right? So no love for black people. Lady, I am black. What are you talking about? All right. All right, here we go. When will the collective get a true, genuine commitment? Give me the next 5 years, 20. I already answered this question. I got 2020 for most of you. 2021. See how the energies flow? 2021 is a relationship coming along. It could be toward the mid or end 2020 or 2021. Y'all have a relationship coming. I already answered that question, but I see a relationship in the future for a lot of you. I do. I really do. All right, a pet reading. How does your pet feel about you today? How does your pet feel? How does your pet feel about you? People love this one. Why does the pet feel this way? They don't like how you've been really in your head lately. They feel like you're giving up on them. They feel like you're just really in your head. I think your pet is afraid that you're abandoning them or like leaving them behind. They feel like you're in your head about the 4 cups reversed. Victoria puts in my quote, says, you know the truth about your pet. I think your pet's scared you're like giving up. They think you're done with them. How do you act toward your pet? Let's dig deep. You know what I'm kind of getting? If there's a pet owner here that's about to be with child or have a child, that pet thinks that basically you're gonna like substitute them for or you're gonna get rid of them for the child. I'm gonna put that out there. But for some majority of you, I'm getting the way you act toward them. It's like one minute you're like showing them some type of attention, the next minute you kind of withdraw. But you act fair. Like I mean, I kind of feel like you're it's like you're trying to balance things in your life in general. You may not be able to put the pet as a main priority. All right, is what it's telling me. Like I said, the motherhood storyline is totally a different story. But I kind of feel like for the main part, it's like you're trying to find a balance in your life in general. And you may not be able to give the pet all the attention that it needs. All right. And I kind of feel like I can't help but think Four Cups reverse moon. They really feel like you're in your head. For some of you, that your pet's starting to think. I don't know why they feel this way, but if this is based off what they feel, I kind of feel like they may think that you're maybe giving up on them. Maybe you don't show them as much attention as you used to. All right, is what it's telling me. It's like you're dropping them, or that's kind of what I'm getting. All right, here we go. I don't have Mango anymore. He's actually with my mama. He loves my mama. They're best friends. Those two are like two peas in a pod. All right. Let's see. How do your children see you? How do people's children see them, please? They see you've been lazy lately, or kind of they feel like you've been kind of lazy lately, or like you've been. Oh, I know this color. Okay, so I think there's a child here that wants money from you, or they may have asked you for money, or been wanting money, and it's like you're keeping your money secret. Like you may tell them, "I don't have any money." That's what I kind of get. So maybe your child wants some money, or they're thinking about asking you for some money, but they may feel like you're hoarding money, or or you're acting like you don't have money. That's what I'm kind of getting. That's what it came up. There's a lot of pentacles here. That's why I said that. Honestly, your child has a sick, twisted sense of what love is. They feel like by how you're hoarding things back from them that you may not love them. Ace of Cups reverse, that you may not hold them in the highest regard due to you keeping your money to yourself. It's a sick way to look at love, but I used to think that sometimes when my mama wouldn't give me what I wanted, she must not love me. So that's a radish ash. If you haven't been asked for money from your kid, expect it. All right. I kind of feel like you can expect them to, but you're going to act like you don't have any, or you're going to act like you don't want to give any. All right. Is what it's telling me. What's your child's future actions towards you? They're going to try to play you into giving them something. I'm telling you. There's a child here that's going to use their used car salesman type with the King of Wands to try to like, oh, they're going to confess something to you. Like, oh, I didn't tell you something. Oh, God. Like, it's going to be like this used car salesman antics. Like somebody's about to be asked some parent is about to be asked for money. Or maybe it's a parent asking for who gives a shit, right? I suck tonight. Y'all need to, I'm making a fool out of myself, baby. What am I gonna do? All right. And with that being said, that's all I got for tonight. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. Why am I saying? How y'all doing, by the way? Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year's. How y'all doing? Okay. So with that being said, interesting stories tonight. Y'all have a good one, all right? Bye, y'all. See ya. Yeah, I'm kind of sick. I am. Now, like I'm kind of sick. I got a little cold or something. I don't know what it is. Y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all.